today I'm going to be restoring my carbon fiber hood. It's pretty sun damaged and faded. Some spots are worse than others, as you can see. It's still yellow, so we're going to try fixing that. Okay, so I went ahead and just washed the hood real quick. So we're going to start off with 600 grit sandpaper. We're going to wet sand this, and then we'll move on to the next step. Alright, so I have my 600 grit sandpaper. I'm going to go ahead and wet sand this hood now. This is the first run of the 600 grit. You can already tell the difference. When you apply water, it kind of acts like your clear coat. So I'm just gonna hit it one more time with 600, and then I'm gonna hit it probably one time with 1500, and then I'm gonna try to compound it to see how it comes out. I'm done hitting it with 600 grit. Now I'm going to move on to 1500. Every single time after you wet sand it, I'd recommend just wetting it to get off all that like epoxy residue that's left on the hood. So now I'm moving on to 1500 grit. I'm going to do one pass, but I'm going to do a really good pass to make sure I hit every spot. You have to make sure, especially like on the vents, to get in there with the grooves. I like fold the sandpaper and then I kind of use it like that to get in there. For some other hoods there might be even more complicated, but I only have 2 vents, so I just have to worry about those. So let's go and let's hit this with 1500 now. Finished with 1500 grit. Like I said, I'm gonna try to just compound it and see how it looks. And I mean, if not, then because I didn't take too much of the clear coat off, I was pretty light with it. It wasn't too hard. Obviously this depends on every case is different, so yours might need more sanding. But mine wasn't too bad, so I'm gonna let it dry for a bit, and then I'll hit it with some alcohol, make sure it's nice and clean, and then I'm gonna hit it with some compound. All right guys, moving on to the next step. I'm gonna be using this Meguiar's compound to remove the 1500 grit. I'm using this cutting foam pad. And then after, we're gonna hit it with this polish, and I'm gonna move on to this polishing foam pad. And then the machine I'm using is this Dual Action polisher. This is how it looks after first pass. Once we polish it even more, it's gonna look even better. There's some spots I need to hit more, as you can see. And right here also, I need to hit it with like probably like a little small pad. Just get it in there by hand. And then after we hit all those imperfection spots are ready to polish. But it's looking nice already. Moving on to the polish, I'm using this Meguiar's Ultra Finishing Polish, and then I'm also using this pad as well for polishing, so this shouldn't cut as much as the other pad I had on. After I went ahead and polished the hood, I'm gonna hit it with this ceramic sealant. So first you have to use this pre-treatment, and then once you spray this onto the panel, you don't wipe it, and then you apply the ceramic on a sponge, and then you just smear it in a circular motion, and then you just let it. You wait for like 2 to 5 minutes. And then you wipe it down with the wet cloth, and then after that you wipe it down with the dry cloth. Okay, I just finished the ceramic coating. This is the final result. Looks really, really good.